yeah. Hey, it's Dr. Trek, and it is...
Wait.
Oh.
Cadet Alice!
Where's your shirt? Where's your shirt? Yes.
It's hidden in my hair, by the way.
Hey, we're on the road. We are headed to... Boom. We're headed to SoonerCon, but we were traveling, right, on Friday, and we got the news about Prodigy. What is up with this? Hey. It's kind of so, did you hear? I think I explained it. So in case you didn't hear, Prodigy has been canceled, which is the old TV term for the network that carries your show says, we don't want you anymore. Or like, not enough people like you, which we know is not true, right? I know somebody who loves Prodigy.
Who was it?
Cadet Alice.
That's true. Wait, I'm not in Cadet Alice.
Yeah. And I've been explaining to the cadet what this means. The good thing is, there's 20 shows out there for season 1.
And there's still 4 more I'm pretty sure that I haven't watched yet.
Yes, we have to get you. But what? There's 20 that they have made, and nobody's even seen them yet. And they're all made, right? Or at least that's what I told you. What do you think about it? What would it be? And then they're going to take them off the channel, off Paramount Plus.
But that's where the rest of the Star Trek stuff are.
Yes.
That's where the rest of them are. He's going to be in school in the different club. It's actually like going to school when you're in a certain club and you just move to a different club.
Let's put you on there.
That's better.
That's better.
That's like going to school and then you're supposed to be in a club and you're not and you're in a different club.
I know.
Right? You're in the wrong club.
So first of
it's
all,
in the wrong area.
First of all, I know you're disappointed. That would be scary for Prodigy to go away at all. And then for them
Our
to go...
show would have to stop.
Well, and we can't have that. But what's crazy is how can there be 20 that are made and no one gets to see them?
That's unfair.
It's a little aggravating too, isn't it? Much less the ones that you did, and like you said it, all the other Star Treks are there. Why not Prodigy? Well, here's the good news. They've made those 20, and it's different than normal because Nickelodeon is part of this equation. And so Nickelodeon doesn't want them to sit in a closet somewhere, in a vault, right?
Yeah.
So...
It's just in that closet over there.
Well, I wish. I know. My sister and brother, yeah, they would have it in their closet. No. So here's the deal. I know you were... the first time I told you this, you were like, no, how can they do that? Right? Yeah. But the good news is, did you know this? Some shows have been canceled and then they came back. I mean, even aside from the original Star Trek, it took 10 years in a movie. But there's other shows, The Orville is a good space show and it came back. Futurama was an animated space sci-fi kind of funny show and it was canceled and the fans said no, and they kept buying the merchandise and the toys, and they kept watching it and buying DVDs, and it came back.
Yeah, by the way, sometimes I like to watch Futurama with my mom, and it makes me giggle.
Oh, you do watch Futurama?
I do.
I didn't know that. Well, there you go. And you know what?
I'm a fan of it.
Futurama got canceled, and then it came back because the fans demanded it.
I would have been there, and I would have been like...
So you know what? The first thing I thought was, now wait a minute, how does this work when Star Trek? So Prodigy wouldn't be on Paramount with the other Treks, but it could be somewhere else. Would they still? So you know what? I was talking to the admirals of Prodigy, the real admirals, the Hageman brothers, and Aaron Walke, who's Good Aaron on socials. Everybody should follow their Instagrams and their social media. Hageman brothers and Good Aaron. I always say follow all the creatives in Star Trek, but especially for Prodigy. And I asked them on the side, and they're saying out loud, everybody, right now there is a hashtag campaign. There is a hashtag Save Star Trek campaign. Hashtag Save Star Trek Prodigy, number 1. Number 2, what are some things you think we could do to get people, to make Prodigy so popular that some other channel would have to have it? What can we do?
I think we could, like, try to like buy as much merchandise as we can.
Very smart. I want to
get all the merchandise. I wish I had all the money, and then all I would do is just.
I know.
I would just go to the store and be like,
"Where are you going?"
Where?
Wait. We have a camera here. We have a little frame. I know. And we don't have.
I would have gone to the store and hoped that there was a Gwen minifigure.
A Gwen minifigure. Well, there is one. Maybe there's one on the way. But we saw. Look at the StarTrek.com store. Even there's all kinds of things. We saw some hoodie. You want a Gwen hoodie that's there, right?
Yeah.
There's all kinds of Prodigy clothing and things, even just at the Star Trek store. But there are some Prodigy action figures. We're waiting on the Janeway and the Rock Talk, but there's some action figures out. But you know what? People can get the DVD if you haven't bought it yet.
There's also a video game. I'm gonna ask my mom to buy it on the Nintendo Switch that I have.
Oh, that's right. Is it? Was that what it was? In fact, Aaron, look up @GoodAaron. Aaron Walke is on Twitter and channels telling people what they can do. The Prodigy Collection, right? Supernova. Star Trek Prodigy Supernova is a Nintendo Switch game. That's out there.
I want to buy that. I'm going to ask wait, how much money is it?
What is this? Star Trek Prodigy is the #1 bestseller on Amazon UK. I mean, we are global here. This is affecting everybody. That's amazing. At some point in the last 2 days anyway. So there's lots of things we can do. Use the Star Trek Prodigy hashtag.
Also, make sure to buy everything that you can find. If you go to the store and you buy it, if you go to the store and you find it on the stores, you better buy it. Go buy it.
Well, here's
go to the store right now and listen to it in your earphones.
So the brothers Hageman, Dan and Kevin, and Aaron and other people associated with the show are thinking they're more confident than not. And nothing is ever sure. But I cannot believe we don't need what, Batgirl here. We don't need to have those 20 episodes locked up in a vault somewhere and never seen. And we don't need to have the first.
They're locked in that closet over there, by the way.
No, I think you're kidding. You wish. You wish. We need to watch the last 4 just for you and get more of our last few shows done.
Yeah. Go watch the videos.
Okay, listen. Go. You're being real good about telling people what to do. How do you feel? What would happen if...
I'm angry, and I want people to do it, and I hope that you guys will, or else I'm going to be very upset and dream about it, and I'm not going to be happy about it.
Okay. I also think someone has been in Oklahoma for 2 days, and they're picking up on their accent. Is that what was going on there? Were you going, Cadet Alice on me? Anyway, we're just like so many people were watching online, and I'm seeing so many. You know what? Here's the other thing. A lot of Star Trek fans, they thought this was just for... It's the Star Trek Kids show. It's a Star Trek Kids show. And a lot of parents are watching with their kids, right? Yeah. A lot of grandparents, I even hear, are watching with their kids. But you know what? People are figuring out that Prodigy is not just for kids, is it?
Yeah. It's a very fun show.
It is, but it's getting more and more complicated, right?
It's a complicated show. I don't get it, but it's not very complicated to me.
Okay. Well, there's times I had to explain a few things, and that's fine. That's totally cool. I explained a few things to you know what? It's going to get you. There's 4 you haven't seen, and it gets a little more complicated than that. But basically, so it's what? What are we? We're disappointed, right?
We're disappointed. We're angry, and I'm hoping that you all will follow these 3 things. Watch the show, get the merchandise, and make sure to buy the Nintendo Switch game.
Okay, you sound like you're doing a commercial. And also, people, if they're online, if they have Twitter, if they have Facebook, if they've got Instagram, they should be always saying #save Star Trek Prodigy, right?
Yes.
Because it's been done before. It's been done before.
That's the 4th thing.
Yes, and don't block your face. There we go. Okay. 4 things. So look, we've got some more. We've got more Cadet Alice's to go. I hope we can get the last 4 done of season 1. We're like everybody else. We want to see this 20 episodes of season 2. That's crazy to have those kept from us.
I just want to go to the vault, and I just want to open it up. If the code is 432, and then I'm gonna open it up.
That's the code? Okay. You know what else? A lot of people don't even realize, you know Hollow Janeway, right? Hollow Captain Janeway. And
It's in my hand right now.
Okay, well, she's cloaked. And
it's invisible right now, but okay.
Okay.
Look, literally, I can't not pass this. That's how you know that it's in my hand.
Okay, well, I'm glad. But you know what? You didn't know who all the characters are new, but Janeway was a character, Star Trek fan. You didn't know her. I've explained, and you picked up in the show. And there's another character in the show, Chakotay, right? Who they're trying to find. The Protostar was his ship in the beginning, and that's a mystery. What happened to him? Except you don't know yet. There's time travel coming up too. But the point is, a lot of people who were Voyager fans that miss getting new adventures for Janeway and Chakotay, they were watching Prodigy just to see the latest on Janeway and Chakotay. Did you know that? They were. So Prodigy, look, everybody, a lot of Star Trek fans even that are on my channel normally, you know, Prodigy there's all the new shows. Prodigy was the kid. Somebody else pointed out that Prodigy was going to be newly shown later this year. And now without it, and with the delays, and with Discovery pushed back next year, there's going to be a big chunk of time without new Star Trek later this year. Just when we got used to having almost a full year, and the streaming, the strike has delayed some of that. But now with Prodigy going away, there's at least 10 weeks and eventually 20 that there would have been fresh Trek every week. So
I hope I'll be able to edit this, and I'll put the code on screen.
We'll try to put the code on screen at some point, or at least in the text below. We'll have you mean the code for the vault?
Yeah.
If you know the code for the vault,
420. That's the code, and don't forget that.
How did you? Wait, that's 420. I got to talk to her parents about this. No. Everybody listen, seriously. Hashtag as much as you can. And go to Paramount Plus and watch the shows now again. If you haven't seen them yet at all, look, the first 2 or 3 start off very Star Warsy. And you're like, this doesn't feel like Star Trek. But very quickly, you get into Janeway. Janeway is helping the kids understand about the Federation and Starfleet. It's all the best, purest Gene Roddenberry universe Star Trek comes through. And then, I still say the best time anomaly show ever was Time Amok on Prodigy.
Somebody said.
Yes. Save Star Trek Prodigy.
Good job, buddy.
Yes. Good
Whoever
job.
said that, good job.
Good. But everybody, seriously, another metric you can do is go run up the numbers now before it goes. I'm guessing at the end of the month, here in just a few days. So go watch, whether you've seen Prodigy or not, go run up the numbers. And if you haven't seen it, it's a perfect time to go. They're only half-hour episodes. There you go.
Yeah.
It's only half-hour episodes. It's 10 hours. I saw people already talking about they're going to binge watch all Prodigy in one day. It's 10 hours of viewing. And again, it starts off a little Star Warsy, which is not bad, but you just wonder where's the Trek in this. And by the time the kids get to the Protostar and they start learning how to work together, they learn, Janeway tells them about the Federation and Starfleet. It's the best. It's such a pure Star Trek experience, you'll be shocked. And it does start a little slow for kids, but look, by the time they get to the second 10 episodes, it's coming at you thick and fast, and you have to stop. And there are little bits and pieces, and I've talked about them every week. They overlap with the Romulan pre-supernova Picards, not by name, but they talk about resettling Romulans. They talk about the negotiations. They wind up at, not spoilers, but they wind up at the neutral zone with some Romulans. There's a Borg episode. It all fits into the greater canon. Aaron and the Hagemans confer with everybody else. This show is 2 years after Lower Decks. It's only 5 years until the synth attack on Mars. You don't know any of this, but I'm telling them it's really amazing. Go watch it while you can.
Somebody said it's a great show.
It's a great show. It is a great show. People, the biggest secret about Star Trek right now is Prodigy is not just for kids. But do you think it's perfect for kids?
I think it's pretty good for kids. I mean, it can be a little bit scary here and there, but I got my grandpa with me, so I'm fine.
Good deal. What was the scariest part you've seen so far? Do you remember?
I remember the one that's like where like there's giants and then they gotta like they're trying to find help to like get the bad thing off.
Were the giants green?
Yeah.
It was the Borg show.
Yeah.
They just kind of came on and nothing they could do. They'd shoot some of them, then after a while they adapted to their phasers.
Like when they were trying to get help for, like, the person, like, I love Prodigy.
Yeah.
Good job.
So it sounds like you thought the Borg show was... There was also the one where they were on those space elevators. Remember that? And Murph was bouncing around and actually helped them? Right? That was one. Yeah. And Jankum met another Tellarite. Anyway, there's historical bits all through this. And the mystery of Chakotay is something. And, well, you haven't seen the last ones yet. She hasn't seen the big face-off at the neutral zone yet. We're going to watch those real quick. We may not get shows recorded, but we're going to watch the shows before they go away, which is crazy. So, everybody...
Before we go, can you, like, scoot a little bit?
Huh? No, let's just wrap up. This is
me being Murph.
Huh?
This is me being Murph.
You're gonna be. Oh, okay. Well, don't sit on.
Baby
Don't accidentally sit on the phaser button, okay? Unless there's somebody we want to shoot. So we just wanted to come on and say we're shocked and disappointed and a little angry, but mainly, and we're hopeful. All the producers.
Let's all hope. Say it with me. We hope.
We hope.
And 3, 2, 1. We hope.
We hope and we help. Okay.
Yeah.
And the admirals of the show, the Hageman brothers and Aaron and everybody on the show, is their fingers crossed. They think there's a good chance they can get it to a new home. They've got 40 episodes. Somebody just needs to, and maybe somebody will do a better,
I'm gonna go talk to the producer.
Better job. You are?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a code for them too?
Yeah.
Okay. Direct line. Well, we're gonna hope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the code.
I think that's the code to Kirk's safe. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, we're going to back up. We're going to be on the road again here soon. We just wanted to jump on special frequency and talk about this and let you know that we're disappointed, but we're hopeful. We're listening to everybody. Follow Good Aaron. Follow Brothers Hageman. You'll get you'll see people commenting. Follow all the people that work on the show. See what you can do.
And let's all, in 3, 2, 1, I'll count down, and we all want to say at home, please say, we hope. 3, 2, 1, we hope.
And we also want to say hashtag save Star Trek Prodigy, right? All right.
Tell that to your kids, okay?
Okay.
I would like you to tell that to all your kids at home.
Okay. If you point at them, then that's for sure gonna happen. Okay. I think we need to get out of here. But
okay.
We just want to let everybody know.
We're going to go drive the Star Trek over to the next place. Bye.
We are? Okay. Anyway, hey everybody, listen, hang in there, do all the things. Hashtag, what?
I gotta go talk to the producers.
They're not really in the closet. You want to come back and say bye?
Bye, and I'm also gonna go talk to the producers. Bye.
Okay. Oh, come here. Anyway, bye everybody. Listen, we'll have some more regular shows up very soon. We just put 2 up in the last 2 weeks.
I'm gonna go put in the code.
Okay, she's gonna go put in the code. Then we'll get back. We're gonna be at SoonerCon this weekend, June 30th and the 1st and 2nd. It's gonna be Cadet Alice's first convention, and actually we're gonna have it's gonna be her first panel. Very low key. We're gonna have kind of a discussion group panel in the kids programming. So it's in Norman, Oklahoma, SoonerCon.com. Go check it out. You can still get advance tickets cheaper than at the door. It's awesome. There's anime, there's cosplay, there's
can't wait to see you there.
Art, old gaming, all the old school sci-fi things. The voices of Bart Simpson and Fry from Futurama is going to be one of the guests. John Scalzi, voice actors, anime, cosplayer guests, my old friend and Star Trek author Kevin Dillmore. Yes. Go.
And I can't wait to see you there.
Okay.
We're all getting in a group and we're all going to just yell, we hope. Right?
We hope for Prodigy, sure. And we'll see what the update is by then. Anyway, this is Dr. Trek and Cadet Alice.
Bye.
We're going to sign off.
And I can't wait to see you at the convention.
Okay. If you can make it. Norman, Oklahoma, SoonerCon.com. Otherwise, we'll be waiting to hear the news from Prodigy. Fingers crossed. And do all you can to support the cause. all kinds of things. No matter what your pocketbook is, what your
There's
budget
4
is.
things that I would like you to do. I would like you to get the merch, watch the videos while you can, and yeah, we hope, and put hashtag
Save Star Trek Prodigy.
Those are the 4 things I need you all to do. Now go home and do it.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Trek well.